Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Our Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oklahoma State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back to pass, it's Bowman. Using the quick game, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the back, fighting off the defender. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Right back to the well. Nifty little dance step. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Running back searching for a hole. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Fields. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field, locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So West Virginia's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On the run, it's White. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it! And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The AT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. He marched 78 yards down the field, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Keep it on the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Using his legs, it's Donaldson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. Line getting set on second down. Give to the running back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Offense set on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Ready to fire from the pistol. The lone back's got it. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6. So after the first down run, here's second down. Wants to throw. It's Bowman. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. At the 30. Inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I'll tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how long we do it again. Keep attacking.
And guys, after that huge play didn't quite make it to the end zone, they'll try to pay it off with a touchdown here. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cowboys! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The give to the lone running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the air, it's Green. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Presley. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He'll start this drive firing. He makes the connection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. The give to the back. Running with power. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Cowboys are on the move. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Ford. Hard running there. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Scanning the field, it's Bowman. Into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They want to throw it. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so you're running back.
And there, how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. Makes one man miss. Tackle is made after the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Caught over the middle. It's Fox.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Bowman. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Donaldson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Looking to pass. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Going up top on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Back to throw, it's Green. Makes his connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Trying to find his man on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Fox. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got his man down the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They move the tight end all over. To the ground with the back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He will make the fair catch. Right out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
When you get third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for, that you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
To get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. 30. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. It's Donaldson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here comes the offense on second down. Out has it. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth if they can't move